So today has been pretty amazing. I spoke with this sister today, and she was saying, I just don't think there's a job out there that really for what your calling is yet. And I totally agree. And it was so funny because shortly after speaking with her, I had to go to H Mart, and I ran into a woman who I was going to get candles for my altars. And she asked me about Wiccan stuff. She wanted a candle that she could dress specifically without the glass on it. And I was like, telling her where she might possibly be able to get one. Long story short, she shared with me that she was in prison for 5 years. She used to do Reiki work, massages. Of course, she's not licensed anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I picked up some stuff on her. I picked up her battle with addiction, and she was under the influence. I felt the spiritual signs as well as the physical signs were there. And so I was battling because Spirit was telling me to call her on it to a certain degree. Like, you know how energy works. Like, you can't give in to those entities. And I said what Spirit led me to say, and she was like, I'm trying. Listen, you got to change that speech. It's not, you don't have to try. You have to be willing. She's like, I am willing. And she embraced me a couple of times. We hugged and I spoke life. And she thanked me so much. And she said, you just don't know how much you saved me right now. And I was like, no, you saved yourself. You orchestrated this moment. You called me. You're a creator. And that's what I kept telling her. You don't have to be a victim to anything, and you don't have to be subject to anything. It's choice. You're a powerful creator. You create. She's like, I didn't even come in here. She even found me once I got in the car to thank me again. And, I may never have an office somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. But I know I want to touch people at their point of need where they are. And I always want to be available to do that, to serve, to give, to share, to hold people at a vibration that they're forgetting for whatever reason. And I realize I'm loved in so many different ways and trusted by Spirit in so many different ways, to have these opportunities to engage with people via inbox, Facebook, real life, train, bus, automobile, on the side of the road, that I am entrusted with people at very vulnerable times, in times when they may be afraid or insecure or unsure. And I'm so glad to be of service. I really am. Sometimes I get pissed. I do. Because there's just so much work to do and so little time. And sometimes you feel taken for granted or unappreciated. But there's a lady that I go to her restaurant. She's Korean. And that woman loves me. I love her. We had such a beautiful moment with each other today. And I'm so grateful that I have love from the strangest places, support and family. And she takes care of me. And one guy was like, well, who is this? And she was like, this is like my family. And I'm glad that I can make people feel like family and that they make me feel like family, because my family lineage is very crazy. I'm not really in tune with all of my family as much as I would like.